This is one of the most iconic posture I'm standing in. It was done in Mexico Olympic 1968. And you know, every gesture and a posture here was representing something. That I'll tell you when I begin this chapter. The name of the chapter is Democracy and Diversity. So let me throw my glove first. So welcome to my third chapter, Democracy and Diversity. As I always talk about chapter's name, we all know what is democracy: by the people, of the people, for the people, and lots more what we did in grade 9th. Everything included. Now diversity, take your classroom, it's highly diverse thing. Take your school, it's highly diverse. You have student from different language, religion and region. That is diversity. India, no country in the world is as diverse as India. So let's see what is there in store in this chapter. So this chapter begins with a story. As I told you, this is the most iconic posture or a picture you will see. This was from the Mexico Olympic 1968, hosted by Mexico country, and where Mexico City, the capital city. ये रेस जो है वो 200 मीटर की रेस थी और ये मेडल सेरेमनी वाली आपकी पिक्चर दी गई है. अब ये बता क्या रहे हैं? What exactly they want to show you with this picture? Can we see this thing, civil right movement in USA? Now USA is not related to Mexico, just they are neighbors. They share the common boundary. Now see, civil right movement, it's a big thing. Anything which is a movement will include a lot of things. When it started, where it started, by whom it started, how it started, and what was the outcome. Was there some leader? Yes, this is civil right movement. In your textbook on left hand side you have these things. Ask your question: when, where, by whom, how, and then what's the outcome. 5 points. So even if they ask for 3 marks, you can jot down these 5 points. Let me take you to Mexico. It's an Olympic ceremony, medal ceremony, and for a 200-meter race. The gold medalist is Tommy Smith and silver medalist is John Carlos. Okay, silver medalist is this white man, Peter Norman, and John Carlos is a bronze medalist. What is the difference between these three gentlemen? What I can visualize from here, there is a color difference. He is a white man and both of them are black Afro-American. So first point which you need to remember is, who are these Afro-American? See, these are African people who were taken to America during the time of slave trade, and once that country got settled and slave trade was abolished, they became the part of the country. But were they accepted by the nation and the people? That was the question, and that's the reason why this is an iconic posture after or during the ceremony of medal distribution in Mexico City Olympics. See, understand, this was the posture I was talking about. It's a clenched fist and a black glove. They are not wearing shoes. They are coming only in socks. These two gentlemen. What exactly they wanted to show the world? They want the attention of the world. Towards what? Towards civil rights movement which was happening in United States. See, whenever we talk about a movement, please remember, movement means somewhere, when, by whom, and how, and then outcome. So, civil rights movement was started in America, United States of America. It was from 1954 and then continued for a long period of time, led by King Martin Luther Jr. Why the movement was launched? It was against the racial discrimination, against this black and white apartheid we have already done in 9th. This was against that. Now, what was the outcome? Yes, now you know where do blacks stand in America. They are accepted. Yes, some incidents are here and there, but this happens everywhere. But nobody purposely does these incidents or discriminate them. So we are going back to the Olympic, and it's a 200-meter race, 1968, Mexico City. Tommy Smith, the gold medalist, John Carlos, the bronze medalist. Both are blacks, मतलब काले लोग हैं, श्वेत लोग. एक चीज़ याद रखिए, जब ये सेरेमनी में चल के आए हैं मेडल लेने के लिए, तो इन्होंने जो भी गोल्ड मेडल जीतता है ओलंपिक में, उस कंट्री का नेशनल एंथम प्ले किया जाता है. तो जब नेशनल एंथम प्ले हुआ, he raised his fist, both of them actually raised their fist, clenched fist with black gloves. कुछ रिप्रेजेंटेशन होगा ना, हर चीज का एक इंपॉर्टेंस है. यू नो स्टैच्यू ऑफ लिबर्टी, व्हाट इज देयर इन द राइट हैंड, व्हाट इज देयर इन द लेफ्ट हैंड, एवरीथिंग काउंट्स, क्योंकि दे वॉन्ट टू सेंड एन मैसेज अक्रॉस पीपल. ये तो पूरी दुनिया को कुछ बताना चाहते हैं. दे वॉन्ट द अटेंशन ऑफ द वर्ल्ड टूवर्ड्स द सिविल राइट मूवमेंट. दे वॉन्ट टू शो how we are suffering in a country which is respected by all, and every nation in the world fear USA, and we expect कि सबसे अच्छी डेमोक्रेसी USA है. वो कुछ ध्यान लेके आना चाहते हैं सारे लोगों का. See, they want the medal, but they wanted to show that we are supporting black power. We are symbolizing black power. We, this clenched fist with black glove. अब ये black power क्या होता है? Again, it's a movement started by blacks where in America. Why? Against racial discrimination. By whom? By blacks, Afro-American blacks. And it was violent movement. It was violent. Remember. So how about civil rights movement? See, King Martin Luther Jr. is a Gandhian. तो वो movement कैसी होगी? Peaceful, non-violence. यही एक difference है दोनों movement के बीच में. अब जैसे कि हम कह रहे थे, वहां पे एक वाइट मैन है जिनका नाम है पीटर नॉर्मन, और वो एक ऑस्ट्रेलियन है. ही वॉज वेयरिंग अ बैच ऑफ ह्यूमन राइट व्हेन द मेडल सेरेमनी वॉज गोइंग ऑन. अब एक छोटा सा क्वेश्चन है आपको. आप स्पोर्ट्स एरिना में हैं और आप ऐसा कुछ करते हैं जो कि एक बहुत बड़ा पॉलिटिकल स्टेटमेंट है. सी, ओलंपिक जो है सबसे ज्यादा देखे जाने वाला खेल होता है, तो पूरी दुनिया आपको देख रही है और आप एक पॉलिटिकल स्टेटमेंट थ्रो कर रहे हो. तो कैसा रिएक्शन होगा ओलंपिक वालों का, जो ऑर्गेनाइजर है उनका? फॉर मी व्हाट दे डिड वाज नॉट राइट, सो वाज टू दी ओलंपिक ऑर्गेनाइजर और ओलंपिक कमिटी. सो व्हाट हैपेंड? दोनों के मेडल ले लिए, तो गोल्ड मेडल और ब्रॉन्ज मेडल दोनों से छीन लिए गए. व्हाट हैपेंड टू पीटर नॉर्मन? इवन ही हैज टू पे द प्राइज फॉर सपोर्टिंग दीज टू ब्लैक्स बाय वेयरिंग अ बैच, ह्यूमन राइट बैच. और अगले साल जब नेक्स्ट ओलंपिक होना था, ही वॉज नॉट सेलेक्टेड इन ऑस्ट्रेलियन टीम. अब आप ऐसा सोच रहे होंगे कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ, ये कौन सी अच्छी बात की? देखिए, इट्स अ स्पोर्ट्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स इज टोटली डिफरेंट फ्रॉम पॉलिटिक्स. सो डोंट पोलिटिसाइज योर पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम एज इन what you are facing in your country. So you have other means and way to protest, but not in this arena. That is the reason why they paid the fine. But then कभी कभी ऐसा लगता है, be on that side, be a black, be a sufferer, take it in that way कि आप discriminated हो, तो आपको कैसा लगेगा? तो मुझे लगेगा they are my heroes. और देखिए, इन्हीं लोगों के लिए ये सेम स्टैचू जो है इनकी यूनिवर्सिटी में, सेंट होज यूनिवर्सिटी में, उन्हें कॉमेमोरेट करने के लिए, उन्हें होमेज पे करने के लिए लगाई गई है. तो जो शुरुआत में मैंने किया था, जिसका मुझे पनिशमेंट मिली, अब लोगों को लगता है कि व्हाट दे डिड वाज राइट. स्पेशली जो यूनिवर्सिटी है वो, और ब्लैक लोगों के लिए तो ये बहुत बड़े हीरो हैं और होने भी चाहिए. यू नीड टू हैव अ गट्स. आपके पास गोल्ड मेडल है और आप पोडियम पे खड़े हैं और आप प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हो, वो भी यूएसए के अगेंस्ट. यस, यू आर अ सिटीजन ऑफ यूएसए wherein you are finding it difficult to survive because of the racial discrimination, but then एक statement देना इतने बड़े प्लेटफॉर्म पे is always a big thing. but हमारे चैप्टर से कैसे रिलेटेड है? I was talking about diversity, black and white, and how to accommodate these things in democracy is what our chapter. तो इसीलिए ये मैक्सिको की आपकी स्टोरी रही है.